Here's a man that got fed up with the cops and he came back with a gun. I don't know who we're going to root for in this one. It might be a doozy.
Only on 10, a dentist has been arrested after South Miami police say he got aggressive and began using racial slurs, then refused to leave police headquarters. And it didn't end there. Local 10's Roy Ramos live with exclusive surveillance.
Okay, I'm down with the threatening the cops with a weapon. I'm not down with the racial epithets. That's not cool. So far, like, yeah, we're not behind the guy.
This video of that suspect, Roy.
Louis, while this suspect does have a license to practice, fortunately, he is not doing so. The assistant police chief here at South Miami Police tells us that he has been trespassed a number of times from entering this department, yet he continues to return, which is very concerning.
No, I think he's got complaints with him or some shit. He was in there to fucking bitch about him.
Trespass.
Oh shit.
A number of times from entering this department, yet he continues to return, which is very concerning.
You called her a useless.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Body camera video capturing 61-year-old Mark Geltzer after South Miami police said he verbally assaulted a 17-year-old cashier.
He looks like Gene Ween.
For South Miami,
He looks like Gene Ween.
a 17-year-old cashier at this McDonald's back in July.
What did you say?
What did you say? I told her she was useless. I don't want to use the next one.
Moments after, police said he arrived at the lobby to report that girl working at the fast food restaurant spit on him. Accusations police said were unfounded.
He wasn't happy about that. He comes to our station here demanding to get a white officer.
South Miami Assistant Police Chief Charles Nanny tells me not only did he demand a white officer help him, but...
Okay. I'm totally not on this dude's side. This is just a funny fucking story.
he then went on to spew racial slurs toward his senior dispatch manager.
He gets into an argument with her over, getting a new officer and calls her the N-word.
While Chief Nanny said Geltzer was trespassed and told to leave, fast forward to this past Friday when he returns. Surveillance video shows him stumbling into the lobby where Assistant Chief Nanny said he continues on with his racial rants, demanding the narrative on his report be changed.
He calls our senior black detective the N-word.
Even more concerning, the police chief says when Geltzer walks out of the building, he then tries to run down one of his officers before driving away. That officer pursues Geltzer all the way to his father's Coral Gables home, where he is arrested. Is that upsetting to hear that he's accused of that?
Of course. He's my son. Just to say I'm disappointed is enough.
And Geltzer has since bonded out of the Miami-Dade County Jail.
We just heard from the 70-year-old dude's dad. They went and asked he's like, I'm disappointed in my 70-year-old son. My God, Florida is wild.
Stumbling into the lobby where Assistant Chief Nanny said he continues on with his racial rant.
Yeah, I don't know about stumbling.
On his report be changed.
He calls our senior black detective the N-word.
Even more concerning, the police chief says when Geltzer walks out of the building, he then tries to run down one of his officers before driving away. That officer pursues Geltzer all the way to...
I don't know if I believe that one. I don't know if I believe that one because they lied about him stumbling. Cops lie even when they don't have to. This dude was 100% in the wrong, clearly on everything, but I wouldn't put it past the cops to also gin up some charges on him.
To his father's Coral Gables home, where he is arrested. Is that upsetting to hear that he's accused of that?
Of course. He's my son. Just to say I'm disappointed is enough.
And Geltzer has since bonded out of the Miami-Dade County Jail, but he does face a number of charges that include battery on a law enforcement officer to resisting arrest. The chief also tells me that he's so concerned with that suspect returning here, he now has someone escort his employees home at the end of the day.
The cops have to have extra security. I mean, I'm assuming he's meaning the administrative staff, janitors and shit like that, are having cops go with them to their houses.